really thank our partners on this project, Louisville Public Media, Wayland Ventures, and our friends at Park, also Louisville Metro, and our great boards, the Downtown Partnership. The partnership board consists of the Downtown Development Corporation. We have esteemed guests from that board here today, and the Louisville Downtown Management District. So I really want to welcome you all here. I'd like to thank Old 502 for providing our wine, and a great donation and in support of our incredible Positive Change program. Melissa Purvis and DLS Events for the food, and Pat Hagan with BBC for the beer. So thank you, Pat. And the Central High School Marching Yellow Jackets. Weren't they terrific? I also want to thank the 3 folks on our team. It takes a village always, but 3 people in particular worked very hard on this project. Stuart McLean came his 2nd day of work and said, we gotta fix that space. And he was exactly right. And then worked with Patrick Puma and Ken Herndon to make it into what it is today. So without further ado, I would like to introduce the man with the plan, our mayor, Greg Fisher.
All right, hello everybody. Great to see you out. Now, this is just another one of the kind of fun things that's happening in our city when we think about how we've kind of evolved here coming out of the Great Recession and all the investment that we see taking place in Louisville. We say, well, how can we make our traditional spaces that we've used just for mobility, just kind of passing through, and turn them into kind of fun and special places. And we've seen that with the art in the alley throughout the city that have turned what were kind of, you know, dull, kind of looking ugly doors into beautiful pieces of art that bring smiles to people's faces. And this alley right here, used by hundreds, if not thousands, people every day, turning this now into more of a fun experience during the day, but during the nighttime as well. So I think it's when you go to a city and you just kind of stumble onto something, when you take a look to the left or look to the right, that say, well, that's pretty cool, what's going on here? And you come down here and you see the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali over here. What's he doing? He's floating like a butterfly, and he is like a bee. Come on, Louisville, let's hear that. After we hear from his alma mater, Central High School, did a great job in here. So want to congratulate Downtown Partnership for helping pull this together. The Wayland team, Public Media, your dollars at work with Park owns part of this as well. So great example of collaboration just to keep the city groove going on. We got a wonderful vibe in our city. Ron, Jen, let's keep it rolling. Okay, thanks everybody for coming out today. Congratulations.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce Downtown's Councilwoman. If you don't know it, you are in District, flash the sign, people, 4, Barbara Sexton-Smith.
Yes. All right, well, thank you so very much. And Mayor Fisher, you are the man with the plan, and I believe he had a plan to make our alleys a way to connect everybody. And what's exciting for me about the new alley here between 4th and 3rd is the fact that it connects us. It doesn't frighten us. It doesn't push us away. It doesn't say, don't turn there. It says, come on in, step in, lean in, get your aqua on. Because those of you that are my age and older, you resonate with this color because this is the color that all those old concrete swimming pools were, right? Right. We have 3 people, Mayor, that are as old as we are that remembers that. So as you're coming through our great, fabulous city, we have so much to offer. And now we're going to string lights in the alley so you can see where you're going. You're going to see the alley gallery tour. And like Mayor Fisher said, we have the greatest of all time hanging out in our alleys. It would be Muhammad Ali. And if I think about how in the world did all this happen, look at all these fabulous folks that have gathered. Everybody had a hand in this or a paintbrush in this. You know, I think about Ali. Mayor Fisher always talks about how Ali did the road work as Cassius Clay, but it took confidence, conviction, dedication, giving, respect, and spirituality. Those were the 6 core principles that he lived by. So bring it on down, join us here in the brand new named Music Alley. Put that together, musicality. All right, musically, you got it? Rebecca? We on it? All right. Musically speaking, Rebecca Matheny, the greatest. Thank you for bringing this to downtown District 4. Thank you.
welcome. Next, I have the pleasure of introducing Stephen George of Louisville Public Media. We are so pleased to call Louisville Public Media a partner on this, a neighbor of ours and great downtown business, and really a community treasure. So, Stephen?
Thank you, and thanks to all of you for coming out. I'm going to keep this really brief. Here in our building in Louisville Public Media, as you guys know, we're home to the city's 3 public radio stations, the Kentucky Center for Investigative Reporting and Do 502. We take a comprehensive look at this city, and we provide a creative product that I think moves our city forward and makes an impact every single day. We have a building here filled with creative people, many of whom are here today, standing out here hanging out with us. And to me, this is just sort of an extension of that creativity. One of the things we talk about in our programming and in everything we do is not just doing the news, not just programming music and being your backstage pass to innovative new music in this city, not just being your source for classical music and fine arts education, but also bringing moments of joy to people in their daily lives. And for me, this space and our collaboration here is about creating a new gathering space downtown. Like I said, an extension, an expansion of our creativity in a physical space, and then also maybe providing a little moment of joy for everybody who walks by this and looks down. Maybe they're on their way to a meeting, maybe they're stressed, maybe they're focused, and they look down and they just say, oh, that's kind of neat, right? Maybe it makes them pause for a second and think about something that they wouldn't have already. So that's what this is to us. We're proud to be a partner in this venture. We're proud to be here on 4th Street, so thank you all very much.
So an equal partner in this project was Wayland Ventures. Wayland Ventures has been a downtown pioneer for many, many years now and remains one of downtown's most important development companies and property management companies. But they're also the company that says yes, sometimes maybe when they shouldn't. But they have been terrific in terms of moving our downtown forward. So Lee?
Thank you, Rebecca. I'll keep this brief, but I'd just like to reminisce a little bit. 13 years ago when we got involved in this block, the building behind me, the Henry Clay building, was falling apart. It was vacant, it was abandoned. This was an empty surface parking lot that you didn't want to be at after 9 o'clock at night. What's now the Mercury Ballroom was vacant and abandoned, and there was no hotel here. And we put in place a master plan and slowly worked in phases to implement that master plan, starting with the renovation of the Henry Clay building, partnering with Park and the city to build this parking garage in an area when people thought we were crazy to be building a parking garage because nobody wanted to be here. But we had a vision and we kept pursuing that vision. We partnered with Live Nation on the Mercury Ballroom to a venue that now attracts 1,000 people a night for over 150 shows a year. And we brought a hotel to South 4th Street, a new hotel, the first new Hilton product that had been built in downtown since the Seelbach was converted to a Hilton. So all these pieces contribute to creating this place. And it took us a while to get here, but now we continue to add, we continue to improve. Every time people come to a show at the Mercury Ballroom, we want the experience to be slightly better. And so that's why after 13 years, we're continuing to improve the area, continuing to partner with our neighbors, to partner with the Downtown Partnership, to partner with Park, to make our downtown a place that people want to be at, people want to come to. And when visitors come, like the mayor said, they see something interesting, they see something new, they see something that keeps them coming back. So it's always refreshing, always improving. So thank you all very much today, and thank you all for all the support in the project.
So there are not many downtowns in America that can truly say that one of their greatest assets is their parking authority. But we are so lucky here in Louisville that we can say that. They are terrific partners, they've done terrific projects, and they have really been a cornerstone to our economic development here in our urban core. So I'd like to introduce Mike Tudor of Park to come up and say a few words.
Thank you. We really are proud to be part of this alleyway, this development here. Like Lee said, we worked with them on the garage back when they were working on Clay Commons, and we just want the citizens of Louisville to know that Park's more than just parking vehicles. We're about giving back to the community, about economic development, and making sure that things like this can happen in this community. So thank you.
So before we go to the ribbon cutting, We are losing one of our most treasured staff. Patrick Puma is leaving the Downtown Partnership after 3 terrific years, and we are so thankful we've had him. He is moving on to Hyphy, which is great. They're opening a Louisville office, so we're excited about that. Patrick's really was the brains behind the Resurfaced initiative and help with this project and countless others throughout our community, and he wouldn't let us give him a goodbye party. So, Patrick, sorry, this is it. We wish you the best of luck.
Cut on 3, 2, 1. Hey!
All right.